I'd like to take a moment and talk about who this course is for. The short answer is that this course is for me. Several years ago, I was a server-side web developer who decided to get more serious about front-end development and really learn JavaScript and improve my client-side skills. At that time, front-end web development was not nearly as prolific as it is today, so it was much harder to piece together all the different skills that I needed. So I spent a lot of time searching and reading, and much of that time was far less effective than I would have liked. What I needed was this course. I knew a lot about writing web applications, but not enough about doing it on the client. There was tons of stuff I didn't know about that I needed to learn to be competent on the front end. This course solves that exact problem. This course is for anyone who has done some web development and understands the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but is ready to get serious on the front end, or someone who has started getting serious but wants to fill in the gaps they haven't already filled in. That means that we won't cover the basics. Instead, we're going to cover these possible gaps in your knowledge to take your front-end skills to the next level. So as a result, this course is not going to teach you HTML or CSS or JavaScript. This course assumes you know those basics. Instead, it's going to fill in the holes in those technologies that you likely have if you have limited experience with front-end web development, and help you cross the bridge to doing truly cool things on the client. If you're not familiar with any of these technologies, you should check out some of the many great courses that Pluralsight has on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you're watching this course, you are likely from one of the following categories: a server-side web developer who wants to do more on the client, or a new programmer who has only done some smaller projects on the client but wants to continue to grow your skills, or possibly a non-web developer who has been doing web development on the side. Of course, you might not fit into any of these backgrounds, but can still benefit from watching this course. Regardless of which category you fit in, if you want to improve your front-end web development skills, then this course is for you.